One thing that you're going to need to do in your editorial design is create a drop cap. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So we'll go back to InDesign, and once you've placed your text in your article, let me resize these just a little bit. There we go. I just wanted to get that last line, or that first line of that paragraph up here. So I'm going to take my type tool and I'm just going to click in the paragraph that I want to insert it in. And if you have your control panel up here, if you don't, go to Window and Control, and these options should show up for you. Or you can go to Window, Type and Tables, and go to the Paragraph panel. In the Paragraph panel, our drop cap options are right here. In the Control panel, our drop cap options are right here. So again, you just have to insert your cursor, and then you have to decide how many characters. So do you just want one character? And then how many lines do you want this to drop down into? So here's 2 characters, here's 3 characters, so you can see that that first character of that paragraph is dropping down into the paragraph 3 lines of text. You can change that drop cap to a different font if you want to. A lot of times people will change the font to whatever their font is in their headline, but sometimes you'll have some issues with that. So for example, if I choose one of these fonts. So let's say this is my font. I know I've got some funky things going on here, and that's called EI and Font Bubble. Let's see if that does anything funky in here. EI Font Bubble. Now that one didn't do too bad. It's a little tight. Oops, wrong way. It's a little tight in there just because that font is very bubbly. So what you can do is go in here, put your cursor between your drop cap and your letter, and you can do Option and to the right. So basically all I'm doing is changing my kerning, and it actually moves all of those over so that you have a little bit of space in there. If I was just going to keep that the normal font, I also wanted to show you that you can choose more characters. This is just one character. Sometimes you'll see like the whole first word as a drop cap. You can see right here that that descender has fallen down into the word contains. You could make this all caps and then you avoid that completely. So those are a couple things that you can do, but the idea of the drop cap is that it lets the reader know where the start of that article is. It's, especially if you've got like an intro or a kicker, it really helps you realize where that's going to be.